Fight your way through waves of minions.
Welcome back, everyone, and I've got an incursion game with randoms. I don't know why I just picked this one, but yeah, I just played a game, decided I was going to do a commentary over it, and just talk about the PvP and actually kind of break down what's going on, and where I think I did good or bad, where my teammates did good and bad. Not to like calling people out and being that guy, but it's all about talking about PvP. And you know, full disclosure, I'm not the greatest PvP player out there. You know, I'm not an experienced MOBA guy or whatnot, but I'm still going to give you my take on it because I have a fucking YouTube channel and that's what I do. I talk about video games. So I'm going to talk about this. Team composition was not great. Melka, Kelvin, Thorn. I was kind of hoping we'd just go all Eldred. That would have been kind of fun. But and Galt and Arendi. No real synergies there. But start off not going overly for the shards compared to some of my other teammates because they've got more shards. Or sorry, I have free gear, so I don't really care that much. So right now I'm just kind of trying to get these guys off that perch because I don't like them up there. Alani moved out of there at the last second. Starts off a bit slow here, just kind of fighting for the middle. I was hoping to get a few more shards so I could start building some things, but looks like my teammates did a pretty good job grabbing a bunch. But just pick off some minions here, get some XP going, start leveling. Calvin kind of freaked me out there. That one should have hit Alani, it looked like. And there she's getting low. Got a little overexcited, but yeah, not too much in the start here. Doing alright. They're not really pushing us, we're not really pushing them, we're just kind of fighting for it here. Starting to get some points. So close to being dead there, but she healed herself. Blight just kind of, you know, try to push him back.
Enemy soldier, take aim.
I always kind of debate here, the cursed or not, because there are a lot of times where I kill some things and I can stand in my curse and, or sorry, stand in my blight and keep getting that.
All mercenaries spotted on the battlefield.
But yeah, here we start off really good, already kind of getting a bit of a push. We got our minion there. Took some hits, so just go back, collect your shards. Boulder's chasing me here, but I'm not really that scared of him. Calvin comes over and helps. Good teammate. But we should be pushing right now. But the shard battle is also important. Going all three at Boulder there was a mistake. We had the push started. Shields down. But now they're back defending pretty well. Minions aren't here. I just got hit kind of big. But the nice thing with Thorn and her health regen, she can get back in the battle pretty quick. That's why with her I go with health regen instead of max health. Because that way I don't really have to go back to base and I can just get back in the fight.
Allies are attacking a Thrall mercenary.
And you know, I'd kind of prefer that, to be honest. So here I'm just trying to help our minions get through.
Friendly Thralls on the field. Enemies are attacking a mercenary camp.
Like to keep him back, basically. But now Boulder's on my ass. He was really gunning for me all game. There's a bunch of times where he was chasing me.
Hostile Thrall mercenaries.
This is where I don't really need to spec into Thorn's movement buffs. Like a lot of people say, 'cause if I need to get away, I usually can. I guess there's a few times in this match where I failed to do so, but... usually I can. Try to get a little cheeky here, check for their turret.
The enemy sentry.
See, I should not have done this. I should have just kept shooting at their sentry and ignored him. Kept an eye on him. Because he might not have seen me shooting at the sentry there if I didn't shoot at him. Get him the fuck off there. I usually save volley for that killing blow because it's more forgiving with the wider arrows. Well, I don't really save it, I spam it, but, you know. If I've got him sitting there, I'm going to shoot my regular arrow when I can, and then when he's running, go for the volley. Go back and build up our shards here while I was getting hit. And try to make sure they don't get shards. Although, I think they get plenty, so the building battle didn't really pay off. I should have just kept pushing here again. I do this a few times this match, where I went back and kind of, you know, grabbed some shards or built a turret when probably just to keep the push going would have been the better move. Because here they've pushed us back now. No longer hitting their sentry, and it's going to come back and bite us in the ass. So there's a time to push, and there's a time to build, there's a time to collect shards, there's a time to get minions. That was probably a pushing time for me. There's also some talk about Thorn being OP or needing a nerf, and a lot about Blight. I'm gonna talk about that in a future video come up soon. I actually recorded one, but I wasn't happy with it, so I'm gonna do a new one. But I don't think she's OP. Spoiler alert.
Outcast thralls available for hire.
Now here, the reason I'm going back for this stuff now is I'm on low health, so instead of going back to base, I'm just gonna hit these, heal up, and be productive. I was hoping to get up to 600 there with a big shard, but it wasn't in the cards.
Mercenary camp.
That annoyed me. He came over and helped. I did not need that. I don't know if he was coming from back to base or something where it made sense. But yeah, I would have actually killed it just as faster without him. But now our sentry is taking some damage. I don't know where that came from.
Thrall mercenaries closing in.
But I wasn't happy with that. Arendi's just sitting there doing absolutely nothing. Which is pretty sweet when your teammates are just literally standing there. Maybe she was spending skill points or something. I don't know. Our Arendi did not help much this game. You'll see the stats at the end of this game, or maybe partially through. So here, Boulder's gotta die. And he does. Fucking knockups, man. Took away my blight. So here I want to try to get that counter push. So I'm trying to take off their throw, but that fucking bounce up. That knock up.
Hostile thrall mercenaries
there we
inbound.
go. All the thralls are going right through there. Blight's gonna do its thing. And he's down. We've got that. I've got my ulti. So here I just try to skirt around because I got my ulti. There's a lot of those things coming.
Iron muscle at this location.
Doesn't do as much as I wanted there, but yeah, we took out quite a bit of them. Both of those guys, the second one didn't even take damage. But I got Blight back, so these guys are going to go down pretty quick here. I want to avoid them getting a good push on our sentry for obvious reasons. Fucking Boulder once again chasing the fuck out of me. Just jump over him.
A sentry is under attack.
But I didn't finish killing that thrall. Now they're getting a good push on our sentry. Alani overpush there. That's why you love defensive blights. And once again, I see the shards are back.
Power play.
Trying to get some buildables going. At this point, I'm feeling decent. They haven't really got a strong push on our sentry, and we definitely have pushed theirs a lot harder. But and now we're pushing it again, so I'm feeling pretty good here. But spoiler, it doesn't last that long. All right, good. So there I did go. No. Boulder once again. That Boulder was a good defender. Gotta say that because yeah, he chased definitely chased me away from going at their camp there. So they're doing a good job of defending us here. It's hard to tell what my teammates are all up to, because how the fuck did I miss that? Oh, maybe it's because Alani was shooting at me. Is this where I get sloppy? No. I did get nailed by a fucking owl, though. That sucks. There, I want to make sure she dies. Get a close volley. Oh wait, she lives through this, doesn't she? Yep. I really wanted to kill her, but then I got completely surrounded and had to retreat. But once again, Thorn's movement speed, 9 out of 10 times it's good enough to get out. So here, because I had to run back anyways, once again, this is me going for a counterattack.
Raw mercenary camp engaged.
I go for the dot on my cursed arrows in PvP a lot, because so many times enemies just run away so well. You know, I'll hit them for that big hit like you've seen many times this game, and then they're just fucking gone. So sometimes you can just kill them with a dot. I don't know, maybe that's the wrong choice, but sometimes it can be really hard to land that second arrow on them. That might seem like a waste of my ultimate, but they have a strong push in the middle there, and I just want it gone. Rather than going for it on a player, so I just try to kill as much as I could there, because her ulti is an AoE ulti. So use it to kill a bunch of shit. Yeah, Boulder's knockback was actually kind of good for me there. But he's a real fucker. This... I was so close to getting that Oscar Mike there. This is where I get a little greedy, I think. Because Oscar Mike was almost dead, then Marquis is almost dead. And I'm not watching my own health, I'm just looking at his. I should have just turned around there and not done that. And this is a big fuck up. I get really pissed here. So we were down 3, Arendi comes back. So there, it's 5v3 now. And what does Arendi do? Slowly, yep, creep up slower, because we're way down players. And slowly go after a minion. And right now, our sentry dies.
I do not forgive.
They all go on it, and it just disappears.
Our enemies are attacking a mercenary camp.
I think it's dead by the time I get there. Or maybe not quite, but no one's defending it. Not a single fucking player is defending it. Galt's off there doing I don't know what the fuck. Arendi, I don't even think Arendi ever got over here. I didn't even see that mercenary come. There, I shot past his fucking shield. I was pissed. I was fucking livid. To come out of that, our sentry's getting its ass kicked. Not a single player is defending it. So, here's where the PvP advice comes in. If you're down on players, don't go off building or shard collecting or going after minions. Just fucking go.
You should kill them too.
Oh, this is stupid. I was for some reason thinking he was there. I didn't realize the red dot's gone. But like I bought that minion there because I was right fucking there. But yeah, just defend. If you're down players, just defend. Yeah, the Galt there, just going after player kills when there's all that shit on our sentry. Like, your sentry is your fucking objective in this game.
Only 2 hostiles
Don't ignore it. Here, we got kind of lucked out, though, because we killed a bunch of them on that counterattack. So I'm going after the Thumper first, just because it makes life difficult.
Cannot hide from me.
And now it's full on attack. I see Marquis back there, so I'm kind of leery. He's Marquis is a better sniper than Thor.
Enemy
I'm also going to talk about that in my Thorn video. This, I'm kind of waiting to bait him to try to pull him into the Blight since it was so close to cooling down. Had enough health there. I saw Alani go there, but I want us just to push and get back because, yeah, them killing our minion really pissed me off. We should have fucking had this game. I guess it's partially on me because, you know, I didn't,
You asked for this.
I didn't pay attention to my health there when instead of trying to get greedy and get the kill, I should have just kind of let myself heal up a little bit. But I didn't. So, yeah. But, I've seen that before when, like, we're down players and the other players aren't watching and just kind of go for stupid shit. So here, we're down players. I'm actually staying back and building up our defenses, because that's the other thing that annoyed me this game. Our teammates didn't build up our defenses at all. I had only had one other teammate that was really building, and your defenses are pretty damn important. But you can see right now, like, all of them are down. We're down players. They had a strong counter push on us, and there's no rebuilding. So yeah, whenever you're in PvP, like, do your share of building. It also gets you experience, so...
Hired muscle at this location.
You know, I'm just kind of defending here, trying to hold this point so they can't get by it.
Allies have engaged.
Because right now they're hitting us on multiple fronts, and I'm on low health, but, I'm trying to stick around. And I think I end up regretting it here. Oh no, I got to the healing station. That's another time that happened. But yeah, I do not want to let them push back. At least that Melka came and built that stuff. I'm also not going to let that Stinger fly. They build shit in your territory, you gotta kill it fast. That one pissed me off that it missed. She barely got out of there, but I killed her anyway, so whatever. That's another case where it came up good, where my Blight was just sitting there and I could stand in it and, you know, stand in it and get free cursed arrows off. Almost built that, but changed my mind, because I realized I had 700, so it's better spent on a minion. And I didn't mean to double tap there to spend all of it on that guy, because I wanted that fucking minion. But, so be it. I guess I did. But I was kind of annoyed here, not having enough to get that guy to help push. But yeah, normally here, I would be pushing with my team, but I had to stay back and rebuild our defenses to avoid a counter push, or an easy one, because now we're tied up. Maybe I should have pushed with them at this point. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Mercenaries contracted by the enemy.
Want to try that again?
I think here's where I do stupid things.
Mercenaries are available.
Yeah. So I see that Thumper turret is down. I think this is where I go for that. I'm trying to remember. Nope.
Power play. Only 2 hostiles remain.
So here, instead of going back to base, I'm just going to try to grab these shards. And we have a power play here, but they have a strong push on us, so that's not good.
From me.
That's not what you want to do when you're up players. But here's when I go to try to help us push.
Forces at 40% strength. Allies are engaged with Thrall mercenaries.
Although the clock wasn't in my favor there.
Our
It took a
foes have
little too
moved
long
on
to
a
get
Thrall
in.
mercenary camp. An ally hired some Thrall mercenaries.
So
Hostile
close
Thrall
to getting that
mercenaries
other elite
closing
minion
in.
there too. I think I have enough here. Did I turn back? Nope. That was the good call. I want to start going and building in their territory now. Because I know we've kind of taken some of that stuff out. So yeah, I went and looked at that turret, saw the stinger, you know, grabbed that, I'm trying to go up and get that thumper. I think I'm fast enough to go up there and sneak. And this is where I fuck up. I go back up there and, oh, too late. He fucking built it. I was so mad. Then Alani hits me.
Outcast thralls available for hire.
I think I'm fast enough to get away here. And Alani gets around that corner. She must have had movement speed gear on because Alani's pretty slow. I thought I had enough lead on her. Well, maybe that worked because she rode her wave. I don't know if she had the wave ride or just increased wave speed. But Kelvin here was a champ, man. This guy was the all-star of our team. He got a lot done. I don't think he ever died. But yeah, here he's keeping them occupied really well. And well, now it's tied up. But he had a massive kill in this game. Actually, he did have some deaths, but not many, I think. But yeah, he tanked like a champ. Yeah, right there, he's 12 and 4. And that's pretty solid.
I'm fine. I'm ready for more.
No way.
Probably could have gone for the shard there, but I do it anyways. So once again, I'm coming back. Refill. And that fucking boulder again, but someone got him. Trying to get revenge on Marquis. My blight was terrible there. I was hoping I could get over. There, just kind of ran back because there was so much going on there. I didn't want to risk it. You know, I just got back, and the countdowns are long now if you die.
What's your step? Thrall mercenaries
yes, I just get a little cheeky and try to flank her. And volley for the win. You gotta love the volley bounce. Just so forgiving.
I do not think so.
And level 10, I love it.
Enemies have engaged with Thrall mercenaries.
So I think this is my next stupid move coming up here. Yep. I get greedy once again. It's so fucking easy. So I don't see anyone at threatening. I mean, Alani's there, but I'm not worried about her. So I'll just kill your supply station. No, Marquis sneaks around and just fucking snipes me. Didn't even fucking see him coming. What a noob. Now I'm sitting out for about a minute. Thankfully, they have 2 players down, although their counts are a lot lower. I was really angry at myself for that one, though. There's no reason I had to get that greedy and try to kill their supply station. And they could have just rebuilt it. They all probably had plenty of shards. It's only, what, 200 to build those. I mean, it was stupid. I just stood still and shot at it. Utterly pointless. But that's what happens. You sometimes just make dumb mistakes, and you learn from them and try not to do it next time. But yeah, Kelvin here, you're just watching him just keep kind of tearing it up, staying alive. Although, he's getting really fucking low on health there.
Power play.
So,
enemy forces at half strength.
Trying to just run up there and help him. And then I realize he's coming this way. So, dun 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 dun. Here I come to save the day. Look at that. Fucking totally, totally body blocking for Kelvin there. I just unloaded everything I've got. Like, you guys are not getting to our fucking sentry. And Kelvin just gets right back in there like a champ. I really like that guy. If you're watching this video, whoever was playing Kelvin, I think it was like Jimmy something, you did fucking fantastic. So we got a push going on here, and I was right around the corner, so I can get these guys dead fast enough. And hopefully help us get a push on their sentry. We've got the player advantage by 1.
Contract signed. Thrall mercenaries moving out.
Thought I stepped off it there. And then with an elite bot and a thrall, that should help. I should not have stopped for that shard, though. I should have just gone and pushed.
Enemies have engaged a mercenary camp.
Yeah, I think our Kelvin went back to base.
Do I look frightened to you?
But yeah, they're fighting back for the middle here, so our push is kind of
are available.
not going like I wanted it to.
Hostile Thrall mercenaries inbound.
I can't believe that arrow didn't fucking hit. That was... should have fucking hit. That was bullshit. Try to just stop him from going on there. 12-second blight can do that.
Hostile Thrall mercenaries coming this way.
Yeah, I was really wanted to kill Boulder there. That fucker just kept coming at me. And I totally missed blight there.
Power play. Enemy forces at 40% strength. Only one.
Here's where I'm hoping we get our pushback.
Advantage. Thrall mercenaries spotted on the battlefield.
That was like between his fucking legs. I think I just ignore these guys here. So yeah, we've got him down to 1 player.
We've engaged a Thrall mercenary camp.
And my team is all the way fucking back there. Like... so now they're coming back. Thought I saw one of them try to backdoor me, but there's Alani. And she totally fucked my ult there. Because she's a bitch like that. And I think she gets me here. Maybe not. No, I get away. But that one pissed me off too. So you gotta pay attention to your teammates and shit, because if you go at a 4-on-1 and everyone is back there not pushing, Jesus fucking Christ, we should have been able to kill their sentry. It was 4-on-fucking-1.
Your sacrifice means nothing.
Trying to just help him get through here. They did a good job of not giving up their center station. This little fucker would not die. But yeah, with Marquis and Alani up there with their healing station, it was kind of hard to compete with.
Thrall mercenary camp engaged.
I learned my lesson that time, not to try to snipe Marquis even more so without being at full health, so...
Allies have engaged a Thrall mercenary camp. Outcast Thralls available for hire.
And then I think they kind of push
An
us
ally
hard
hired
here.
some Thrall mercenaries.
I think this is the first time I go back to base.
You
Yep.
have my word.
Which is pretty good, not having to go back to base until now. Again, that's why I go with that health regen on Thorn, because it prevents you from having to do that. I know going back to base isn't terrible or anything, but if you can avoid it, it's good. So here, I'm a little concerned because they're pushing. Our Thumper's down. I think our Stinger is down. And I don't want them to get another push on us. But, yeah, someone came and built up our Thumper at least. Send out Marquis running. Unfortunately, his minions got in the way, so I can't chase him down.
The long dark awaits.
But yeah, here we're down on players, so I'm just defending. I'm not going to risk it. I'm just kind of running from Boulder. A little bait him into my Blight there. And now I'm just trying to bait him into my Sentry, but I fucked up and got stunned. So here I just run him by our Sentry, because, yeah, he's not going to one-on-one our Sentry. Especially with some turrets up there.
Our enemies are attacking
But
the
now
mercenary
time's up.
camp.
And that's the game, and... Here, I just want to get him for a spite, because fuck this little Boulder chasing me all game. I don't know why that guy's saying that was genius of him.
Thrall mercenaries closing in.
Because we lost. And that wasn't... The guy that said that was not Kelvin. And that was our only genius player, if we had any. So yeah, kind of sad day here. 50-50 defeat. Alright, so let's look at the stats of that sad game I just got done with. So overall score 16. My score wasn't all that high, but I don't really care about the score since they're changing those. KD on both teams was actually fairly even. 40-41 on our team, 39-40 on theirs, so we were both -1 there. Must have got minion or sentry kills or something. Kelvin, played by Jimmy, was absolutely brilliant. 18-5, I'll take that any day by a teammate. 5-3 by me, I'm alright with that. But the rest of my team, especially Arendi, 3-15. That's always painful. Really painful when you have something like that, because that just feeds the other team experience. If you're dying that much, you gotta look at what you're doing and step back, and maybe at that point you're just gonna go around collecting shards and building instead of just keep feeding the other team. You know, when you get close to 10 deaths, you gotta really look at what you're doing, or you know, next game change your loadout or something. But that really hurt. And it didn't help that the other two players both had 9 deaths as well. You know, assist, who cares? Shards, our Kelvin did a great job at collecting them. Me and Galt were both pretty close. The other two, not so much, especially Arendi. And that's, again, the more annoying thing. You die 15 times, you don't collect any shards. I led the minion count as I should looking at our team. Kelvin had the next, which as he should, because he wants to chop them to get big and strong. Arendi, if you're playing Arendi and you have all that AoE damage, you should be destroying those clusters of minions, like this Arendi here did on their team. 55 there, Oscar Mike, that makes kind of sense. That's actually pretty good for Marquis there. So, objectives, none for anybody. Weird. A sentry died. I thought I killed the sentry. That should count. Maybe they don't count that in this mode. I don't remember. I guess I haven't looked. Buildables, 25 built by me, 16 by Kelvin. Everyone else pretty much nothing. And the Arendi, once again, 1 fucking buildable built. 1 turret. And you went 3-15, so... you know, comical assassin, if you're watching this, I'm not meaning to pick on you, but like, man, do your part. Like, you don't have to rock a KD to help your team win in a lot of these PvP modes, other than capture. But if you're collecting shards and building and doing that stuff, and you know you don't have the greatest KD, that's okay, because you know you're taking care of minions and you're helping your pushes that way, and you're buying your defenses, but when you kill, I think, the least amount of minions, you don't build anything, and you give 15 deaths, that hurts. So, you know, if you're that player and you had that game, that's okay as long as you learn from it and don't do it again. The buildables here is one of my biggest things when I play with a team and I get annoyed at a player, when it just doesn't seem like, excuse me, they're trying to help that much. Galt's a little bit too, because he got a lot of shards, but didn't really build much. So, yeah. Yeah, so anyways, turrets, Logistics, I never built one of those, weird. Supplies, and 6 minions. No one else had more than one, 2 on their team. Buildables destroyed I had the most. I had the most range, so that makes sense. I'm not going to get on my other teammates for having less of those, but 0 by 2 other guys with guns. If he picked his shotgun spread rather than his slugs, maybe, but he's got a good range with his ADS and slugs, so he should be able to take some out, and same with the Rendy. You got enough range. Fuck, if Kelvin took out 4, there's no excuse for people with range. You know, 12 there, that's fantastic. Although I think we built a lot more. Yeah, we built 59, they built 33. We built 9 minions, they built 3. We should have fucking done better there. I think that's most... Oh no, go to here. Damage taken, I don't really care about that too much. I mean, he should have taken the most. He's a tank. Everyone else, yeah, makes sense. Melka's pretty slippery. I was close to Melka there. Total damage dealt, 164,000. Next best was Kelvin at 89, but Kelvin did his job, so I'm not bitching there, but 40 and 40, ugh, those are pretty low numbers. And they're bolder to that. But yeah, most damage don't have anybody, and that's kind of par for the course on Thorn. Part of it is because she kills so many minions so well with Blight and everything, and I ulted on a few groups of minions at certain times where I wanted to stop a push or help us get one. So it makes sense that Thorn would kind of rock that. Even when you don't get a ton of kills with Thorn, you usually are top in damage. I'm going to talk about that in an upcoming video as well, talking about Thorn stuff. But that's pretty much the relevant stats. So I guess lesson learned on both Incursion and Meltdown. Like, if you want to be a good teammate for your team and you're not the best player, there are many ways to contribute that are not just player kills. You know, build your defenses to stop the other team from counter pushing. You know, collect shards, not only to build your stuff, but get those middle shards so the other team doesn't, so they can't build as much. You know, there's so many ways to affect that game, and then also, like, be aware of what's going on in the game. Now, you can't see all your players all the time because there's a lot of things, but when you can see that your teammates are dead, and when you've got 2 or 3 teammates dead and you're down 2 or 3 players, defend. Get in a defensive position and don't let a push happen. And if you see your sentry taking damage or the shield going down, get to your fucking sentry. Drop everything, because defending your sentry or killing the other sentry is the entire point of this game. And that really pissed me off when I got back from getting killed there and no one was defending the sentry, and it dropped so damn fast. We should have been able to withstand a few pushes at our sentry, but they just got so much in there with not a single thing defending our sentry. It was utterly terrible. So thanks for watching. I bet you guys didn't expect me to load up a loss. I might have said that in the other video before I did this part. But yeah, that's it. I'll talk to you later. Hit follow if you have not followed yet. I appreciate that. Follow me on Twitter. Join up to the Discords, because you can get a hold of me there really easily if you want to. And I'll talk to you all later. Bye.